happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. And today we got a song battle. Harvest for the World song. Versions from the Power Station and the original version from the Isley brothers. Brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, Seals. Thank you, Seals. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. Could not do it without the patrons. Running a free trial. Super appreciate it if you go check it out. All right, Seal says for the April battle, it's April 2025 when I'm doing this. I have a song I like a lot that I first heard 40 years ago when I received the Power Station cassette for Christmas. They covered a song on it that was originally done by the Isley brothers several years before that. Power Station was a side project that was Robert Palmer on vocals, John and Andy Taylor from Duran Duran, and Tony Thompson from Chic on drums. The album had several other hit songs like Some Like It Hot and Bang a Gong, which was a cover of a T-Rex song. They made an appearance on SNL, which was the only time Robert Palmer would sing live with them. He would be replaced by Michael DeBar on tour. Also, John Taylor would leave and be replaced by Bernard Edwards, also ex of Chic, and he was also a producer and manager of this band for a little bit as well. The Isley brothers are from Cincinnati. You may have heard Shout, made famous by Animal House. They did that. The song is a spiritual that wonders when every nation will have enough to eat. All right, let's jump into it with the Power Station version. From the Power Station album in 1985, their debut. The band, I'm just going to give you a little more background on them. They were formed in late 1984 in New York City during a break in Duran Duran's schedule that became a lengthy hiatus. They were named after the Power Station recording studio in New York, where their first album was conceived and recorded. In July of 1983, Duran Duran's charity concert for a UK charity took place in Birmingham. They'd been known to be huge fans of Robert Palmer, so he was invited to participate. After Duran Duran's third album, Seven and the Ragged Tiger, the members of the band took a planned short hiatus going into two projects. One of those was the band Arcadia, featuring frontman Simon Le Bon, keyboardist Nick Rhodes, and they had some successful stuff, which maintained the melodic and atmospheric aspects of Duran Duran's previous recordings. The other was a Power Station, in which bassist John Taylor and guitarist Andy Taylor worked with Palmer, Thompson, and Edwards to explore more rhythmic and aggressive music rooted in funk and rock and roll. Roger Taylor was mainly the drummer for Arcadia, but also contributed percussion to the Power Station. And the story goes, they were just going to have different guest vocalists. Robert Palmer came in to lay down a song, and they really liked it, so he wanted to try a few others, and then they're like, wait a minute, we're just going to have him do it. So that's kind of how it goes. I own this cassette. I know the two hits really well. I don't think like everything else back then. I didn't listen to the whole cassette. I don't know this song. I've never heard it. I just listened to the hits, man. Not the way you should do it, but when you're 15, 16, it's kind of the way you did it back then. All right. Thanks again to Seals. Let's get it. A really good performance. It definitely does sound like the Power Station. The guitar work on there is just signature of the Power Station. It brought me back all those years ago. So Robert Palmer, really good vocalist. Andy Taylor popping in there a little bit to help him out on some of this stuff. But really good song. I'll get into the content of the song, I think, after the Isley Brothers ones, or really as I'm telling you about the Isley Brothers one. But, it sounded like the Power Station. Interesting they would decide to cover this on the album, but I'm glad that they did. Next up, we have the OG version from the Isley Brothers, album of the same name in 1976, their 14th studio album. The single became a top 10 R&B hit, peaking at 9, peaking at 63 on the Billboard Hot 100. Much bigger hit in the UK and went to number 10. One of their socially conscious singles, they say this one's actually about world peace. I could see where it'd be about world hunger, whatever. The song was composed by Ernie Isley, who wrote most of the lyrics, together with Marvin Isley and Chris Jasper, with additional lyrics and musical arrangements by the 3 original members, O'Kelly, Rudolph, and Ronald. The song was recorded on the same day as Fight the Power Parts 1 and 2 and was originally intended to go on the Heat Is On album as the lead single, but Fight the Power ended up being the lead single by a group vote, and it was saved to go on this album. And as on many Isley Brothers records, Ronald sang lead on the song, while his older brothers O'Kelly and Rudolph sang backup. All right, man, let's listen to the original version. All right, Harvest for the World, the Isley Brothers version. It's really just what you prefer arrangement-wise. That was a great arrangement. You got the hand claps in there the entire time. Much more 1976 arrangement. I mean, it's not like the Power Station one was a lot in the future from there. It's only 9 years. It just depends on what kind of arrangement you prefer on these songs. I mean, this was very well performed as well. So as I come to a winner, I don't think there's a wrong answer on this. I mean, the arrangement and the technicality of the Power Station was probably better than the Isley Brothers, but that's not really the question. But the question really is, with a song with this kind of content matter, with this serious content matter, which arrangement do you think best suits the song? I don't think the Power Station did anything to disrespect the song. I think it was great. It was on the album because it brought it to a much wider audience. But I'm going to go with the Isley Brothers version because I think the arrangement brings more credence and more focus to the lyricism. But I mean, they're both really good versions and a very unique and good battle from Seals. Let me know who you think won down below. And until next time, guys, I will see you.